Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Hi, and thanks for being with us tonight as we get ready for Hoops, brought to you by 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Then a shot is good.
Playing hard inside, whatever it takes to score. I like it.
Pass to Wilson. Back to Paul. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Nene. And here's Toppin. Wilson grabs the board. Now Edwards. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And just a selfless play there. I like how he looks to get it to the open teammate.
Pass to Wilson. 4-3. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Beal outside. And stolen by Edwards. Here we go, one-on-one. And that one's good. Wilson. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Virginia Beach shooting their first free throws of the game. That one's off. He hits the second from the line. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Beal from outside. Kept alive. Here's Nene. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Steven Adams.
Well, I like how he brought the defender in close. Good work to get to the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. He's off on the second. And Virginia Beach with possession. Harris on the attack. It's hauled in by Beal. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Clay has no problem playing the role of distributors.
Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Jones with the block. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Wilson. Virginia Beach moving the ball around. Jones misses. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
I'll tell you what, I absolutely love watching Beal go to work. He makes good decisions, and that time, no hesitation off the catch.
Now here's Adams. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Both teams will make substitutions. Beal outside. To the middle. Here's Raja. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Jones with the ball. Beal picks him up. Outside Jones. And he lays it up and in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Raja. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
What a dunk. Now that's some strong interior positioning.
Pass to Haslam. 36 seconds left in the opening quarter. He can't get that one to fall. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Nene. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They're getting gritty on the offensive end.
Here's Paul. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, when he's inside, Paul is so good at finding those little creases.
Pass to Thompson. For 3. Drains the triple.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Here's Paul. Uses the glass on the layup. Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Chicago ahead. They lead by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Pass to Dunleavy. Rebounded by Virginia Beach.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Wilson, no good. Here's Cassell. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Jones. Pass to Young. Dunleavy with a rebound. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Here's Bowen. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bowen's got his first basket.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
And another miss by Virginia Beach. Chicago leading by 4. Lobs it up. It's deflected.
And that's just outstanding recognition. She made sure to get ideal positioning to come up with that stuff.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Virginia Beach. Chicago with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Dunleavy can't hit. Inside. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Jones. Virginia Beach moving the ball around. Here's Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Yeah, it takes vision to spot those openings. Good ball movement. Back
to Durant. The kick out to Edwards. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Young. Toppin with a steal. And here's Thompson for three. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
And so Paul will bring it up for Virginia Beach. 4-point game. Pass to Harris. The kick out to Paul. Now here's Edwards. Right side Jones. Takes the three. On the wing, Jones. The three is up. Nene grabs the board. Chicago leading by 4. Beal from outside. Another three for Chicago.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Back to Paul. Outside Edwards. On the wing, Jones. Shot clock at 5. And here's Harris outside. And another miss by Virginia Beach. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Chicago ahead, leading by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. All right, time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Virginia Beach provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from this injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. So that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update.
Yeah, well, on one hand, I'm sure they're glad to know what's wrong. But on the other hand, that's a serious injury. Best of luck to him in his recovery process.
Stolen by Thompson. He's got a clear path. And then Beal with the dunk.
And a slide play from Thompson. I mean, he's too quick. No room for distractions when he's guarding you.
Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards has got 7 points.
Yeah, those inside looks can have some tough angles. Nice work by him to find a window amongst defenders. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Look, you got to push that ball anytime you can. Get out and run.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Chicago leading by 7. Beal from outside. Drops in the 3. 10 points for him.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Yeah, and a triple from Harris, matching the one on the other end. Just great back and forth.
Back to Beal. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that one's good. Wilson.
She knew exactly where she was in relation to the rim. Goes up and gets it done in the paint.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:24 left in the third quarter here. Beal outside. Chicago passing it around. Takes a three. Adams grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Adams has got 7 points.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low. Brushing off the contact and getting the easy bucket.
Pass to Jones. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's Wilson. And now it's just a 4-point Chicago lead.
Great look. And the important part, she finished down low.
Raja, good.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Here's Paul. Nene grabs the board. Pass to Cassell. And stolen by Paul. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for Chicago, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Chicago leading by 4. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Pass to Toppin. Here's Dunleavy. No good from 18.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
Pass to Young. Down low. Second chance effort. 6 to shoot. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot. Can't get the 3. Chicago leading by 6. Young. Oh, the shot is off. Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
You expect this from an elite scorer like Thompson. Let's just hope he can maintain this rhythm. Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Yeah, so many times tonight, it's been Steven Adams, the man from New Zealand, looming large.
And here's Beal. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And he's just using every bit of his strong frame to battle the defense. Beal won't take no for an answer.
Virginia Beach with the ball. Trailing by 10. Outside Durant. Outside Edwards. Let's loose for three. The three is in.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
The bucket is good.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now Adams. Durant fires. Yes, sir. KD for three.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
The putback. The putback. How about the activity?
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Edwards. Beyond the arc. Toppin rips down the board. Oh, deflected. Thompson.
They're one of the greatest shooters ever. Thompson's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9. Both free throws good from Thompson. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Harris with the drive. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And it's 7 points for Tobias Harris. Here's Toppin. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Great positioning on the putback.
And flying in for the putback. The defense not ready to defend that.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Obi Toppin.
Such a good mentor for the younger players. Paul is a vocal leader who will also lead by example.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here is Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Oh, such a cool customer. You can count on Adams making the right play in pressure situations. I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul. Trying to extend that game.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Pass to Wilson. And here's Adams. He's off on the layup. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one. And that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And so Chicago takes the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set, the fans are buzzing, and two teams ready to go. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Ali LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Ali LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We'll see Virginia Beach facing Detroit. On the wing, Iverson. Over Jack. The rebound by Steven Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for Virginia Beach. Pass to Wilson. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Harris. Over Nance. No good off the front iron.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Doncic, no good. And stolen by Iverson. Now Detroit moving it up. Wilson grabs the board. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Shoots. Adams' shot is off.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
Back to Wilson. 6 to shoot. Harris outside. Detroit with the rebound.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
The shot's good from Nance.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's Doncic. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Doncic has got 8 points. Edwards drives in.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
Will it go? And there's the nice layup by Adams.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
The three from Iverson.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the call will be against Larry Nance. That is his first foul of the game. Virginia Beach making a switch here. Back to Jack. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, to the paint, here's Haslam. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Gervin. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
It's been all about Luka Doncic. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Out to Bridges. Gets an open look and hits. Bridges got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The shot's good from Nance.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many floor generals better than Young.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Kicks it out to Wilson. Back to Edwards. Nance with some nice D.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Here's Divac. Good, and it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Divac has got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Young. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The tray. And another three for Detroit.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And the basket is good.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't set out of the rafters. He punched it in. Are you kidding me?
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Well, that's the kind of special athlete he can be. What a slam.
Wilson left side. "55 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Here's Jones. Rebound, Detroit. And here's Young from the arc. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Detroit making a switch here. Poked away. It's stolen by Harris. Goes up. And he can't jam it through. And so Edwards will bring it up for Virginia Beach. 15-point game. Here's Jones. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Second chance points. They can decide games.
Detroit, no good that time either. Pass to Edwards. Back to Wilson. Out to the wing. Here's Jones. From outside, off the mark. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And so it's Detroit. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Virginia Beach trails by 13. Edwards inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Out to Doncic. Pass to Harris. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
He gets it in there. Jones has got 6 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. That's his first foul. Here's Doncic. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Haslem. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
Looking just about unstoppable.
On the wing, Nance. Nice ball movement by Detroit. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good on the triple. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and Jack gets the assist. He has 7.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Nance outside. Harris outside. Shoots the 3. And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. That'll be his second foul of the game. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. This one for 3. No good on the shot.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the board.
Detroit leading by 10. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Pass to Haslem. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Virginia Beach shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Young outside. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And here's Young from the arc. Oh, my goodness. Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Here's Haslem. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. For 3. Good on the triple. And Detroit leads by 15.
Well, Trae Young is a tremendous outside shooter with almost limitless range.
Here's Wilson. Lays it up off the glass.
Look at the burst. She puts it on the floor and converts her drive.
Here's Blair. Missed inside. And so is Detroit. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. Young, right side, over Jack. Young, good.
People say don't take those mid-range shots. Let me tell you, if Trae Young is shooting them, I'm okay with that.
Here's Haslem. It's hauled in by Harris.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of...
Wow!
this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And the dunk by Iverson.
Well, there he goes, getting some elevation and scoring 2 loud points.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And the foul on Jarrett Jack. That's his first foul. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to Jones. Jones's shot is off. Detroit leading by 17. Here's Iverson. Back to Doncic. Down low. Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
The shot's good from Nance.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Here's Nance. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Pass to Jones. And here's Haslam. Shot's good by Wilson.
Let's go.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And then shoots it in.
Another bucket. What a game this guy's having here. I keep getting him the ball.
And that one drops for him. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Nance. They grab their own miss. He can't get that one. Detroit leading by 17. And then slams it in.
Well, their coaches love seeing that. Working that ball, playing team basketball.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Outside Edwards. Here's Haslam. And the jam by Udonis Haslam. And so it's Detroit with the ball. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
That was one heck of a pass. She was right on target.
Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Some solid defense from Harris. And so it's Detroit with the ball. The lead is 15.
A fierce play inside. He was fired up.
And that one falls for Webb. And so Webb nails both of them. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. And there's the call on Udonis Haslam. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. The first free throw is good.
Timeout.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Both free throws good from Blair. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They...
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Hi, everyone, and welcome to what should be a great basketball game. It's brought to you here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the visitors. Facing the home team.
Here we go. Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Virginia Beach. To the middle. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Here's Paul. Back to Adams. It's rebounded by Divac.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Virginia Beach. Here's Paul. It's deflected.
You know, I just love the effort defensively. Saying no, no, no.
Lets it fly. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
And Virginia Beach with possession. Pass to Wilson, to the right side. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Here's Paul. And here's Adams. Just 5 on the clock. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. To the inside. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Fundamental play. The screen frees her up to make the pass, gets space, and makes the quick decision.
Now here's Siakam. Good on the bucket.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Virginia Beach shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That's good from Paul. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And Paul is a leader both on and off the floor. Any coach in this league would love to have him.
And there was no stopping him. Straight to the rim.
Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Edwards. Over Jones. Misses off the left iron. On the wing, Jones. Harris outside. Up top, Paul. The Bronx grabs the miss. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the rim.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Wilson. 4-point game. And it's slammed in by Adams.
I love how she moved the ball right there, setting it up on a platter.
Pass to Johnson. Outside, Williams. Down low. Here's Tatum. Oh, Adams with the block. And they're pushing it up. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. What if it goes? And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Virginia Beach up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Virginia Beach.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
And it's Green missing.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
And definitely not an easy finish. The inside contact forcing him to outwork them.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Right side, Hardaway. No good from outside. Virginia Beach leading by 6. Pass to Haslam. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Haslam's got his first 2 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Takes it inside. And it's Green missing. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Adams. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Jones. The kick out to Young. There's the screen to the paint. Jones, shot is off.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Yeah, smart points by the vet Hardaway, getting into the break.
Stan, when you compare Tim Hardaway Jr.'s game to his dad's, they are quite a bit different.
Well, his dad was more of a floor general and a penetrating guard. while Junior is more of a volume shooter, especially from outside. Remember, B.A., they played in different eras, so it's not all that surprising.
The strength of Adams is incredible. Able to finish off shots despite getting hit on the way up.
And Adams no good on that one. Down low. Here's the break. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Jones. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Well, you love to see that kind of fight. Just muscling it home.
Here's Greer. He's scoreless. Driving inside.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. It's both from the stripe. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Paul. Davis with a rebound. The Bronx trails by 6. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Jamison. Here's Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Free throw good. Green. And both free throws good for Green. Virginia Beach leading by 4. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Well, what you love about Paul as a ball handler, there's no wasted motion. Everything is done with a purpose.
Deflected.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. And now a 9-point Virginia Beach lead.
No surprise there from Paul. He's been doing that for 2 decades. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Jones. Clock at 6. Inside. Durant, no good. The Bronx trails by 7.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Virginia Beach up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Bronx. It's a 5-point game. Edwards for 3. It's tipped.
That was a statement block right there. Can't throw that weak stuff up around her.
Here's Edwards. Yet to see a basket. Out of bounds. It'll be Virginia Beach's ball.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Adams a screen to the middle. And the layup is good off the glass. Adams got 8.
Well, who passes out a pick and roll better than Chris Paul? He's a magician.
Good ball movement here by the Bronx. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him. Anthony Edwards rips it down.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
The open shot by Edwards. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Nice feed to set that up. She's not looking for her own shot. She's looking for the best shot.
Siakam outside. Outside Johnson. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. Up again. Johnson with a bucket. He has 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And stolen by Edwards. And here's the fast break. From the arc. They get it back. Siakam return to sender.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Williams. Pass to Johnson. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Williams. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Virginia Beach leading by 3. Here's Wilson.
I love how assertive she was right there. She feels like no one can guard her inside.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Johnson. And that one is stuffed right through.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
1:10 left to play in the third. Pass to Siakam. Outside Edwards. The kick out to Williams. For the tie. Jones with the block. And the dunk by Jones.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that from happening.
Here's Siakam. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Hayes with a screen. Hardaway on the wing. Another shot. And it's Hayes with the bucket inside.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got his second basket.
And it's Hardaway getting it done as a pick-and-roll ball handler, something he did a lot of early in his career.
Pass to Haslam. Here's Wilson. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Virginia Beach leading by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Virginia Beach leading by 5. Pass to Harris. Here's Haslam. He's defended by Hayes. And that one is hammered home.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Now Hayes. Back to Hardaway. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Now Young. To the inside. Robbed. Right wing. Inside. Here's Adams. Rebounded by Virginia Beach. Puts it up from 17. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Well, look, Edwards welcomes physical defense because he looks for ways to get to the line.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Virginia Beach.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Here's Adams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Back to Edwards. Up and over Hardaway. Edwards, no good. The Bronx trails by 4. To the middle. Soft touch off the glass.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And it's Adams missing. And they're running. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be Virginia Beach's ball.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
Virginia Beach with the ball. Here's Wilson.
Are you kidding me? In a spot like that? Keep getting her the ball.
Down low. Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Hayes. To the paint. Here's Adams. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Oh, such a cool customer. You can count on Adams making the right play in pressure situations.
Outside Edwards. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Oh, such a cool customer. You can count on Adams making the right play in pressure situations.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. The 3-ball. Hauled in by Paul.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Shot clock at 5. Wilson. The Bronx grabs a miss. In transition, here they come.
Oh, what a stuff at the rim. He's not messing around down there.
The Bronx making a switch here. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Virginia Beach. To the middle. And now we've got an intentional foul. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. So he can't get either to fall. And the Bronx with possession here. Trailing by 4. Edwards looking for an opening. Back to Siakam. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his 3rd foul of the game. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Siakam. They could win it. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Virginia Beach with the W.